Leonidas, back channel in the house. How's it going? Travis. Let's go, Cinder Salmon. Paul, how's it going? How was that show in Brantford, Paul? Good show that had Thorns on it. The other bands, I'd never heard of them before. Mouth Breather and all that. Good bands. Anyway, everybody, welcome to Metal Mondays. Uncle Rick. I want to find out, I'm trying something a little bit different for the lighting. I don't really like the lighting I had before, and I'm trying something different out. I guess the question I'm asking is, am I seeing okay? Does it look too dark, too light, too much glare? Whatever. I can't help the way I look, but in terms of how is the vision to you guys, I need your help. Oh, you guys played in Kitchener. Oh, nice. Oh, you played with who? With who? Okay. Anyway, maybe Mouth Breather, maybe Thorn. Oh, Thorns you probably played with. Hey, Tyler, how's it going, brother? Yes, Thorns. Oh, all of those guys. That's awesome. Okay, so that's a good. And was one of the bands called Blank? Or did I blank out on that one? Anyway, we're going to rock right into some brand spanking new stuff. Adam, how's it going, my brother? It looks okay. I used to have, down in this corner, quite a glare from about yay down, and it was brighter than everything else. And I've always had a light up front here that is kind of, I've got a fade thing on it and everything. But I wanted to use just that, so I shut off the lamp that was in the room, and it looks more black and white, I guess, except for myself standing here. So, anyway, that's all that matters. Speaking of the lighting, and it looks good, I got to show you my new swag. That's badass. That is badass. Went and saw Anvil the other night, and it had Dead Giants and Spades GT, and of course we all know our boys in Spades. Anyway, all night long I was looking over at the merch, and I knew I was going to get something, and this same design is on a black shirt, and I got all sorts of black shirts. In fact, if I counted, I probably got 98% black, and then maybe a white, yellow, and a pink of my own stuff. And then next thing you know, I see this pink one there, and I'm like, I got to have that. And then I go up to actually pay money, and they gift it to me, which I fucking don't like. Told you guys, so much love. But I also told you I would rock it proudly. I was in Circle K last night, and as I'm walking up out of the door, some burly looking guy about 40 years old goes, "Digging the shirt, bro," or something like that. And I went, "Oh, thanks." So, yeah, I love the pink shirt to start with, but Spades GT played so fucking awesome. I think I said something like it was like a punk Motorhead that goes straight for the throat. And I mean that. They got a great fucking bunch of guys. Anyway, I will get back to that because we're going to play a Spades song. But right off the get-go, we do have a brand new song called, first of all, it's by Glass Lung. They've got a brand new one called Restraint, and it features Ty Snow from Loser. So, yeah, check that out. It sounds great from what I've heard. I just made sure that I've got it, but I really haven't heard it yet. So, yeah, let's check out brand new Glass Lung, Revenant, here on Metal Mondays. I will wrap my hands around my neck with my hands out to myself to death. I'm taking back control. The chains around me will be my own. Taking back control. As freedom cuts to the bone, I'm bleeding out. I'm better alone. No way. The pain remains. I'll find my freedom in chains. I will suffer by my own hands. Reach for certainty as freedom cuts to the bone. Bleeding out. I will wrap my hands around my neck. I'll tear out my heart before you ever get the chance. I'll find my freedom in chains as it cuts to the bone. The pain remains. I'll find my freedom in chains. I will suffer by my own hands. Reach for certainty as freedom cuts to the bone. Bleeding out. I'm running on fumes. I paid my dues. There's freedom in chains. There's salt in my veins. My tongue to the blade. The pain remains. I feel a breakdown coming. Break down. Justice finds you. Motherfucker! Applause from my mouth as I pull out the line. With the gloves on, close this, just fucking take another swing at me, bitch. My hands around my neck. I choke myself to death. I will wrap my hands around my neck. With my hands I'll choke myself to death. Two horns up. Two horns up. Holy fuck. Ty Snow from Loser come in after that breakdown and just fucking destroyed. I know Nathan, their guitar player, is the Cleans, and Brandon Klassen is the Screams. I love Glass Lung. We've had them to Guelph. I used to book those guys way back in the day when they were a band called Strongholds. And I mean, literally, we're going back to them being 16, 17 years old. And that was like 16 years ago. So I guess Brando is like fucking 32, 33 now. Anyway, love those guys out from Elmer, St. Thomas way. If you ever get a chance to get out that way, it's cool properties, and those guys are good people. If you ever get a chance to see Glass Lung, you'll know what I'm talking about. Okay, so let's get back over to the playlist. And as we mentioned earlier, we were talking about Thorns. Thorns has a new EP out, and I'm just cherry picking songs that I haven't played yet. And I believe they've got a video out for this one. This is Hordes, Thorns. You might have heard a glitch. I don't know why. It just said OBS disconnecting, OBS reconnecting. I don't know if we're going to lose our hydro or what the fuck's going on here. We're cursed. I'm just glad it doesn't cut us off. Apologies. You can hear the pick scraping. What would you say? Sarah got in the face. When I asked you what was wrong with us, you were right. One tell them this is all a game that you force us to play. When like your son we've been betrayed, with your name sings. We've been betrayed and your name sings. We learned to open this way the time that we break. Yeah, we want the truth. With the air now you can't breathe. Yeah, you want to choke. I love his vocal delivery. Yes, great humans. That's a big voice for a not too big of a guy. Like I said last week, I think the guy weighs like $105. He just pounds that fucking vocal out. Yeah, great show last week. You know what? I heard a saying that I think really applies to life and to everybody, myself included. Don't try to be everything for everybody. So that said, as long as your intentions are good, carry on trucking. We've got a great show for you tonight. I think I just fucked something up because I don't want to... Let's just see how bad Yeah, okay. That's what I did. Anyway, what I want to talk about is I had a bunch of shows. Did Venue Times Venue last week. Thursday, Friday, Saturday in London. Great bands. Hosted Trompa. Brought Trompa to Hamilton. with the aid of Old Time Moonshine, Crimson Asphalt, and Bird Hand, all lending gear, all chipping in, all making sure Trompa was all who brought nothing. Like, they're great fucking guys, great musicians. I don't think anybody in here, Crimson, I'm sure would agree, but they didn't bring anything, and they didn't fucking rent anything, so that was kind of harsh. So thank you for Asphalt Boys, Jesse and all of them, but Jesse and Damien made sure that the fucking gear got in there and out of there, and same thing. Damien showed up the next night in Guelph the following, like I did Saturday night. I had a great show with Anvil. Wasn't my show, Capital 33. I want to come back to that in a few minutes. Capital 33 in Delhi. We saw Anvil, Spades GT, and Dead Giants. Then Saturday night we did Guelph. It was an underwhelming attendance. I know I said to somebody jokingly, I'm supposed to be Uncle fucking Rick the Legend, and I get 20 people plus bands, but it's nothing personal. That's the way she rolls. That's the way she goes. And bands have all played in front of bands with their arms crossed or girlfriends. So I guess I got to swallow that once in a while. But I do say that we put on good shows, and I know that. And I know that because we have great bands that the people that do go to them tell me fucking keep it up and bring those bands. A bunch of those bands were playing tonight. My next show is a doozy, and it's not that it's anything special. It's just that it is to me. Some people might say, oh, you say stuff like Chronic Fest or Chronic Christmas like it's going to be a big to-do, like a big hoopla. No, don't get it twisted. Here's how it goes. The way it really is that all year long, and you've heard me say this before probably if you've heard this old guy yakking, is that all year long bands are writing saying, hey, we're doing dates here, we're doing dates there, or I take something on and I've got to fill it in with locals that I wouldn't have, normally picked, or I would have picked and put on a different show, but I'm always playing, Tetris or Jenga, if you will. 2 times a year, I handpick bands. They're not on tour. They're not doing anything. I don't mean they're not doing anything. They're live on our scene. They're not sleeping. They're playing all the time. And I want to put a cross section of what I book. If anybody wonders about we do our Chronic Slam in the summer. Previously, it was Chronic Fest, and again, to talk to that fest thing, it's not really a fest. We're only doing 4 or 5 bands. The thing about it is that I'm hand choosing those bands, so nobody is. And in this one, you might say, well, Auras is on tour. They're doing the winter tour. Well, that actually, I worked with their agent at Have Hope. And Kyle and I spoke, and I said I would love to have them. And he said, well, then let's work on a routing. He was already going to do that because they were on tour. He said, it'll fit in nice. What date were you thinking? And I said the 13th in Guelph. And he said, perfect. So I sequestered Auras for Chronic Christmas. Then taking Balfour. Those guys are so fucking sweet, and it's just been a minute since I've personally booked them. I love them. I watched them play. I watched them grow since the infancy, and I see where they're at now. They've got a couple new players that I can't wait to see. We're playing some Balfour tonight. Leech is another band that I've been asking them for the last 2 or 3, whether it's Chronic Slam in the summer or Chronic Christmas last year. They weren't able to do it those times. They said they want to get to Guelph and they want to do a Chronic show, but we just can't do it because of family stuff and commitments, and I'm all about that, all about family and work, and I mean, it's just a fucking show, right? We'll do 100 of them. So they're coming out. Leech, handpicked from fucking Windsor. Then on top of that, we've been really I always use words like procure and nurture, but I guess what we're really all doing is cross supporting each other the way Crimson does with us and the way we do with them. Back Channel jumped in, and we've had lots of bands do that before who aren't with us listening every week now, and I get that because once, even to you Back Channel guys, once I book you and you don't have a new song out or whatever, you may or may not join into Metal Mondays, and that's okay. We joked earlier about somebody sleeping on the show lately and not catching it, but they're back. And I said, you got to fucking sleep once in a while. You do what you got to do. If you don't make it to Metal Mondays, no harm, no foul. I see the numbers rise up anyway. We'll do a show and I'll get 50 to 100 people one on the night of, and then over the next week it grows to whether it's 100 or 200 people. So like, carry on camping, man. That said, the last performer that we have, Back Channel, I was saying, let me finish on that. Those guys support hard. So they're in all the time. Nick listens to it. I listen to it. And he's like, hey, if you're choosing Chronic Christmas, should think about Back Channel. And I said, bro, I already got them fucking written down. And I showed him the little mock-up that I had. And he said, yeah, they really got a cool, like, you guys definitely have a foot in that 2010, we'll say, just to give or take. And you have your own thing, which is what I love about Lost Boy as well. Not to go down a rabbit hole, but bands that have a little bit of yesteryear in them that may not have been fully realized. I wish we still had a Dead and Divine or a Holly Springs or a fucking Straight Reeds or, choose your whatever, The End or something like that. Anyway, glad to have Back Channel on. And then something that I'm thrilled about, that I always love doing some weird thing like this, is that from the beginning of me doing Chronic Christmases and Chronic Fests and stuff, I will always grab either a guy like Arsonist, where it's one guy, Aaron Hiltz, and he comes in with his guitar and samples and backing tracks, and he shreds and just plays on his own. And I mean, he's no slacker. He's great. And I've had him at 2 or 3 shows, and it drops jaws. And pre-show, he's like, I don't know. Do you want me to do this? Like, I don't know if I should do this live. What if people laugh at it? What if people... And then I had Joey Muha. Anybody that knows Joey Muha, the drummer, he's drummed for Bigfoot and fucking Threat Signal and fucking Sumo Psycho and Our Lady of Bloodshed back in the Brantford days. Anyway, Joey Muha, I would say, Joey, I have a band spot. I want to put you on a side stage, so in between bands while they're doing a changeover, I'll put the spotlight on you and do me like a 15-minute drum solo. I don't care how crazy it is or how slow it is, but show us everything you got on drums. And he was like, I don't know. I had him do it 2 years in a row. People fucking loved it. So anyway, now we've got a guy who is... his drum videos are crazy, right? He'd play out in the snow and play the good old hockey game or the national anthem or play on an ice rink or something. But anyway, all of those. So what I want to say is that we've got a guy named Cole Frank. Cole's a friend from Single Wound. He's the vocalist. Those guys are just crazy metalcore, emo-core, whatever you want to call it. Again, one foot in kind of yesterday with some of their craziness and zigzagging, and then very much today with their hardcore tendencies and just, so that said, Cole Frank and Single Wound one time sent me a song, and I said, this is you? And he said, yeah. And I said, dude, I'm feeling this big time. Somehow I'd like to fit that in. And then he sent me a song and another song, and I think I have 3, maybe 4 over a short period of time, and I was just my head was exploding. I'm a music guy, and I said, this is you. You sound like fucking Dallas Green and Sleep Token had a baby. And he's so anyway, not to go on and on. So I eventually said, dude, I don't know how we're going to fit you in, but you're going to be on Chronic Christmas. And I said it with a question mark, and he wrote back and said, dude, I would fucking love to be on Chronic Christmas. So we're fitting them in somewhere. Anybody who's in the house right now, back channel. I'm not sure if it's going to be after you guys play or fucking, I don't want to have them open necessarily because everybody's still sleeping. I want a band to fucking slap them in the face first. That'll be back channel. But this is Cole Frank. We've played Vultures. He has Prison Ghost. That's the name of his side project. Prison Ghost. As if you're in the prison. It's the ghost of the prison who can't escape, right? Or however you interpret it. Anyway, I've been playing Vultures, which is amazing. I've got it swimming through my head. He's released Respire today, or yesterday I think it was. Anyway, Prison Ghost, Respire, Cole Frank from Single Wound. I don't know how many other things I can drop down, but I'm going to play this. You all listen, and I'll read the comments. Cheers. Prison Ghost, Respire. Will be seen at Chronic Christmas. I appreciate that back channel.
I'm waiting for a sign that I deserve this life. And then I see you in front of my eyes, an angel's heart and mind, with wings of fire. You burn my doubt and lies, and I respire. And I can't wait to hold you close, protect your heart, get tangled in your bones, in your bones. You fill my lungs with light, and I can finally breathe. No longer have to fight, 'cause you are the blood I bleed, an angel's heart and mind, with wings of fire. You burn my doubt and lies, and I respire. And I respire.
That's what I said to him, Brandon.
Disintegrate.
Yes, it is, Tyler.
All my hate, chisel my heart from stone. Get tangled in my bones.
I would not want to hear. We'll see.
You burn my town in lies.
I'm an asshole.
And I respire.
No fucking crumbs, man. Prison Ghost. Cole Frank. Yeah, who knew, right? And I only say that back channel because I said the same thing to you guys. I already fucking busted your ass about that. It's just I've been doing this a long time, and Nick and I both have went out and seen bands play who, when we booked them because of how they sound, they almost sounded unrecognizable because there was no clean vocal available. And that's why I just humbly ask, do you sound like that? I remember asking, I don't know. It's there's so many bands that I won't even mention any that have let me down, but there was, and it wasn't really a letdown as much as I fully didn't understand that sometimes bands enhance stuff in the studios that they don't do live. Now, don't do is one thing, but can't do, that's something that as an artist, I thought people would be a little bit, if you're going out there and you're close even, I'm all for that, because fuck, I've sang before on stage, and it ain't fucking easy. I sucked. So, yeah. By the way, great fucking song. That was Respire, Prison Ghost. He will be playing on Chronic Fest. I believe I'm going to play a band or two, and then after that, that's done, I will fucking, probably after Leech, when everybody's fucking breaking shit, I will let it settle down for a minute and put a spotlight on and let Cole play a short set as long as he wants to, probably 4 or 5 songs, and then we'll continue on with it, which is why I didn't put another metal band on, because I wanted to leave room for it to breathe, for the show to breathe. I dealt with a shit show in Guelph, because just not getting into that right now, and it'll be nice to see everything go off smoothly and have a great Chronic Fest. So anyway, another brand new song, brand spanking new. Paul Genasia even wrote me today and said, bro, fucking the Animal Warfare Act has a new song. And I'm like, yeah, I seen that this morning too, and I popped it on, and here we go. And these guys are always rough around the edges, but if you've seen fucking Animal Warfare Act, they put on a great party. They wear the masks, they're jumping all over the place. Great drummer, brother. It's a 3-piece, but it's 2 brothers from where did I say before? The Yukon. From the Yukon Territory, and they relocated down south. Here we go. Prisoners, brand new Animal Warfare Act. I love Manus's voice. Manatee, holy fuck. I'm locked in. How you doing, Travis? Hey, Triple 2RL. Have you ever seen these guys you can appreciate? Reese is awesome. What about Reese? Are you at Asphalt headquarters? I wonder what he's saying in that line. Yeah, I'm a fan. The Animal Warfare Act. Got an email like a couple years ago on those guys and asked if I had any interest. And when I looked at the EPK, I was fucking scrolling down, and it was like right off the bat, it said that the brothers Manus and Cormac were from the UK, and that they were playing there, and that they relocated to Toronto to better their, because I mean, in the UK, you only play so far, right? And then after the snowmobile don't drive there, you can't fucking play. So they come to Toronto, got a bass player, and I've booked them once. Nick's booked them once. We enjoy those guys. They enjoy coming to Guelph. So yeah, if you ever get a chance to play with the Animal Warfare Act, they're good bros, and they are a great band. Onward and Upward. I played this song last week. It is a band, more or less, I seen a dude who had better hair than me and was half my age, and I did a demo listening of his, and we got talking afterwards, and I said, "What's your thing called?" And he said, "Lahore Wept." And I said, "Oh," and he said, "Yeah, I'm South Asian, and in Pakistan they have an old lore that is Lahore's Wept, where this Lahore, I'm guessing she was probably a goddess or a queen or something. Anyway, she wept, and that was some, I don't know, do your fucking homework. Anyway, I loved the band name. As soon as I left Venue Times Venue, I checked it out, and I had it cranked in my car for the last fucking week. So I played it last week. I'm going to play it again. So let's all hop in our cars. You guys all ready? Rev them up. Hop in your cars. You're dead.
All the men in my family suck. All the men in my family suck. All the men in my family suck. All the men in my family suck.
Lahore Wept.
Last night I tried to empathize. Emotions inside I analyze. Honor, duty, can't forget pride. Found your heart and I was surprised. Only one conclusion in my head. Last night I tried to empathize. Emotions inside I analyze. Honor, duty, and just fucking pride. Found your heart, so small in size. Only one conclusion in my head.
You can book them before I do, but I don't think that's going to happen.
Your heart's closed, playing the same roles. Generations pass and still the same old. Father destroying his son on the same boat. Can't pay you back for shit that you ain't owed. I taught the high road and lay low, but it's more healthy to let the pain go. Didn't find gold at the end of the rainbow. A barren wasteland where violence and shame grows. Kill your girls in the name of ingrained code. Why would I show love and reap what you ain't sold? Chaos and Kratos, not like Beethoven. Tempest I break through when the gates close. I was not the one that they chose. Blow the whole thing up like explosion. You're dead, you're dead, you're dead.
Not really. I just told him don't play for anybody else in Guelph except for me. No, I didn't. I would just hope he wouldn't. We go back. We got history.
All's unfair in love and war. All's unfair in love and war.
That's You're Dead by Lahore Wept. Another one that's in my head right now is called Punk Panther that he does. But anyway, and I thought, listening to that driving home, you listen to the instrumentation, and it sounds like Ministry and fucking Prodigy, those types of bands. And when I got home, I checked out some YouTube stuff. Go check out Lahore Wept. And it's a full band. And he's fucking lunatic. So, yeah, check that out. Oh, yeah, there's Prison Ghost. Cole's in the house. Cole, we cannot fucking wait to see you at Red Papaya December 13th. That goes along with Back Channel. I have not seen those guys, and I can't wait. Yeah, I heard some Nine Inch Nails in there for sure. Some, and thanks, man. But I mean, the music is just so fucking good, right? So all you got to do is come and play that shit. And I'm really happy that you're down to come and do that and take a chance on yourself and me, and we'll just see if anybody claps their hands. But fuck, I'm anticipating a really good show. How long's your set? I know we could ask this behind closed doors. But what do you want to do? 20 minutes? 15 minutes? Half an hour? You tell me. Anyway, as long as it all sounds like Prison Ghost, I'm fucking down to hear the whole thing. I'm there for it all. While we're talking about Back Channel, another awesome band that's going to be on the Chronic Christmas, December 13th in Guelph. And by the way, if you want to save $5, $15, get my email off of fucking anywhere. And before Meta does it, if they haven't already, ask Meta my email, and then you can fucking do an e-transfer, $15, save $5, buy a beer, whatevs. Or you can pay $20 at the door. But here's Back Channel, and this is Running Backwards. Nice. That's awesome, Cole. Sounds like, I'll tell you later. Change the pace up. Get refueled. Love it. I didn't want to jump in and talk all over like I always talk over stuff, but I was going to say it sounded like Hope's Fall, Alexis on Fire, and At the Drive-In were all fucking bashing away at each other through that song. Don't know if you guys know those bands or not, but they're pretty badass. And I was also going to say, Back Channel, is this Nuke that's on the show? Just so we can put a name to a band. As we know, usually Crimson Asphalt is Damien. And Jess, it was great fucking seeing you. It's always great. And D-Mob fucking was really out there and outgoing and slamming on those skins, man. I love seeing him break out of his... he's not a big talker, but he's always out there and tons of smiles. So say hey to him. What? What, Ben? What? I got to give the benefit of the doubt. Fuck, I'm old. I don't fucking know the library of. I've lived through fucking 17 genres already. Starting with fucking rhythm and blues and rock and roll and Chuck Berry and all that shit. So if I go through all of the different phases of where we're at, I don't know what you fucking youngins like, what you know. All I know is what I know. And sometimes that fucking amazes me. Anyway, talking about amazement, Devil's Night was a fucking song. They just released a video for it. Devils by Definition. Great band. I love the songwriting, especially the progression now that they've got such a tight-ass band. Mike, the new bass player, looks like a fucking devil in the sweetest way. This is called Devils with a Z and Night with a, like the knights in shining armor with a K. I love my K's. Chronic. Devil's Night by Devils by Definition. Played that one, I think, last week or the week before. It bears repeating. Cheers. He is scrap metal and electronics, like an AM radio. I expect rain this week. Big love, D-Mob. So good. It's so epic. nothing but high end, Jess. I suck at air guitar. I hear it though. Guy Derp, you are exactly fucking right. The live show sells it. Oh, are you guys letting me talk through this? Devil's Night. Devil's Night by Devils by definition. The live show. The live show at Ryfest Studios last year. Holy fuck. And this new song, and they're releasing another one. I think they said the 25th or something, I think. Devils by definition. This is Devil's Night. It's got all the elements, doesn't it? Like, I mean, it's pure fucking metal. Fuck and yeah. What can I say? Those guys are apparently going on tour here, there, and everywhere, and have a bunch of music to release. And yeah, I don't know. I guess that's what they're doing. Anybody ever watch that Jared Dines guy, guitar player? Anyway, I went down a rabbit hole because I found out that he played with. No, I shouldn't have even started because I can't remember the name now. Ani, that friend from Windsor used to play in. Couple friends from Windsor used to play in Ani, and now Jared Dines does. But Jared also does this YouTube thing where he writes a riff and then sends it out there and gets drummers to tape themselves playing anything they want over top of that riff, and then he gets singers to do the same thing, and it's just fucking interesting as hell. So that's just my, I don't search porn. I search that and bushcraft, how to make a fucking survival thing out of nothing. So I'm a pretty sad sap, that's for sure. For reals. Watched a video today where a dude used all the new vocab, and he's like, fucking, his mom is telling him what to do. Oh, that's fucking dog water. And you new generations. Anyway, I'll do this intro. Ba, 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 ba. That says GT. Probably Greater Toronto. Or maybe just great. But they are. Anyway, this is... oh, fuck. You know what? I didn't add the right one. Oh, fuck. You know what? Okay. Nope. I'm going to wait. I'm going to play Taking Balfour. They are playing on Chronic Fest. I can't fucking wait. Spades, sorry I did you dirty, man. It didn't have your song ready. I had United ready because it's a kick-ass song. But you wait. You fucking wait. I got another one for you. This is Awakening by Taking Balfour. And I need like 30 seconds to do some shit right here, right now. And you all listen, talk amongst yourself, and then we'll get back and we'll do a little quiz on Taking Balfour, Awakening. They are playing at Chronic Christmas this year with Back Channel, with Prison Ghost, with Leech, and with Auras. So I guess you know who the last two songs of the night are. If you want to dip, then, fuck yes, leave. No, I'm joking. What an asshole. This is my outlet. I've decided from now on this is going to be the spot where, and otherwise I'm going to be the shiny Uncle Rick where I'll be like, But on here, I won't be nasty, but I'm just going to be myself. That's all. Anyway, Taking Balfour, Awakening. Love these fucking guys. I can't wait till they release their new stuff, and that's an understatement. I've been a fan for years. They also played at Rhyfest. I love this song. Spencer's a great vocalist. Noah, he knows his shit. He knows what's up. New drummer Ron Hanlon.
Lights above the tree line. The fear of the unknown. A distant whisper declines. Take away the observation of mankind. Crawling on the ancient walls of snowy lies. Take me away to the skies, which we raise. The truth and light above us has slowly crept away. The shadows of their souls watch as they grow, watch as they show their visions inside my mind. Take away the observation of mankind, crawling on the ancient walls of story.
Hey, Guy Derp. I've heard that, too. I've heard that.
To the skies, which we pray. The truth and light above us has slowly crept away. Spoken wisdom's heart. The message has become mine. Awakening in time.
No, I hear that, Ben. I can hear the Billy Talent vocal. I do say that Billy Talent / Pez guy used to be their name was a little more snarly or bratty or spitty, but I do hear the tone. I hear the tone. Be like, don't you use that Billy Talent tone with me, that Billy tone with me. No, Spencer is a great vocalist, and what I love is that he loves his craft so much that he studies it and he practices and he works on everything from tone to just overall growing his voice. Because seriously, and I don't mean he sucked before, but first time I heard / seen Spencer, and I don't know if he's on here, and kind of hope not, so I don't say it to his face, but it's actually great. He was great the first time I seen him. I told him, I said, I can't wait to see you guys a year later, because you're going to grow into something. And a year later, they were great. And now we're a couple or 3 years in. Noah or Spencer will correct me on that. Spencer's voice is really crafted around the Crimson Asphalt. The Crimson Asphalt. Can I get that edited out, Nick? Can we edit that out? No. Really crafted around the Taking Balfour sound of what it's supposed to be. It's progressive. It rises, falls, whatever. But yeah, love it. What was the name of the other band you played with that 6-minute music video with the white background? I'm sure I don't know. I don't know. That'd be a question to ask Nick. Nick in the comments. Ask him what band was that. Anyway, that was a sad description there. But anyway, back to Spades GT. Demons. That's the song. I had a song, United. Ready to go. Bam, boom, bing, boom, bam. So easy. And I thought all of a sudden, hey, I'm going to message Spades and find out what song they want to play. And they're like, yeah, cool, give us 5. And a couple minutes later, they're like, play Demons. And I'm like, yeah, okay, roger that, check. And I didn't add it, and I still had United. So, United is a great song. We are united. We are all united. That's what they scream out. Anyway, Demons, Spades GT. I love this song. Brother Nick. Because Nick is the one that makes the videos. I don't. So I wouldn't know.
There's a demon in my head, calling my name. It's haunting, it's haunting.
Some weird European or French band, I think.
It's waiting, it takes me to places like I've never been. I was broken from the start. There's something wrong with me. Reaching for your arms, saving from this pain before the darkness wins. Bring me to the light. Take my hand so I can fight. There's a nightmare in this place. It just wants a taste. It's raining, I'm failing. I can't scratch the itch. The creature is growing.
Double bass team.
Sick. It's dragging me down into the abyss. I was broken from the start. There's something wrong with me. Reaching for your arms, save me from this pain before the darkness wins. Bring me to the light. Take my hand so I can fight. I was broken from the start. There's something wrong with me. Reaching for your arms, save me from this pain before the darkness wins. Bring me to the light. Take my hand so I can fight. So I can fight. So I can fight.
You guys were so good live. Hope you watch this, Tyler. And Sean, now that I know you better.
Reaching for your arms, save me from this pain before the darkness wins. Bring me to the light. Take my hand so I can fight. I was broken from the start. There's something wrong with me. Reaching for
All right, so I got a 2-second little backstory to that. That was Spades GT. Saw them the other night opening for Anvil and Dead Giants in Delhi, Ontario. Capital 33, where I'm going to be doing some promotions. We've got a show coming up on January 9. January 9, 999. Excuse. First show that we're going to be able to do that I've got to pick bands and just said, hey, Jordan, owner of Capital 33 in Delhi. And it's a beautiful, legit lights, stage, bar, VIP, upper deck where you can walk around and check, like where it's not VIP, like you can go up and check out the upper, what do they call that? Like, I say mezzanine because that's what I have to clean at work. But anyway, such a great venue, right in Delhi, right where I live. So cool. Watch out, Red Papaya. Like Jill's going to watch this. Be a lot easier to walk 3 blocks than it is to drive an hour and a fucking half for all those people to make money. Anyway, Spades, they got a drummer named Tyler Rayner. Tyler is a friend from way back when he was in a band called Kayum. He's been in a few bands, more than a few probably. I found out about Tyler through, I believe, they shop themselves for sure, but I found out because he doesn't brag this or say this or use this at all, which I really fucking respect, that through my friend Drew Masters, who's here in the comments, and he's a bro and he knows what's going on. He used to have a magazine, Meat Magazine, back in the 80s, and I was privy to a lot of stuff that went on. And what was cool was that Drew would call me and say, hey, you want to come see Anvil at El Macamo or fucking Rock and Roll Heaven or wherever they happen to be playing with Killer Dwarfs. And so I knew Anvil. And then one time Drew says, oh, his kid Tyler, not his kid, but like his boy, plays drums in a band. And I said, oh yeah? And I said, who's that? And then I was like, oh my God, that's what Tyler was talking about, that his dad was in a big band and I was like, holy fuck. So I'm booking Tyler but I didn't really want to use that because I didn't have to. The dude fucking drums mean. Like, he's got a drum podcast and I don't fucking know the name of it right off. So I'm fucked. Fuck me. But I mean, I just know that he knows what he's doing on drums. Great guy. Cut to now he's in Spades GT, and his dad's band played, and neither his dad. I went outside and said I knew Tyler. Blah 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 blah. He never even act once. Like I could have walked away thinking maybe that wasn't his dad, but I know it was Robbo. Anyway. Tyler or Sean or anybody watches this, nothing but respect. Drew, you're watching this right now. You know I'm talking the truth, right? Anvil was fucking great, by the way. Drew, I haven't been able to text you. I'll save you a text right now. Anvil was fire. They literally were. They fucking... Lips, I can't believe, man. Fuck, he's older than I am. And he's up there rocking the fuck out. Of course he's older than I am, because when we were 19, 20, 24 years old and Lips was playing in all of those bars, we knew he was a few years older. You knew him. I didn't. You opened the shows that I went to see Anvil and Killer Dwarfs and Mal Havoc and all those bands playing. Anyway, yada, yada. That's where that whole story comes around. Spades GT, loving the pink shirt. Cheers, Tyler, Sean, and the rest of the band. And played Taking Balfour. Can't fucking wait to see them, because they've got 3 new members. Count them. 1, 2, 3. So there you go. Thanks for counting with me. Counting with Uncle Rick. Now, on that show, we also have a band called Leech, as I mentioned earlier. This is a song, they got an EP out. It's neither the best nor the worst. I fucking dug it, and I thought I haven't put that on the show yet, and I'm going to put it on now. It's called Absence, as in I miss you. Anyway, I will see you guys when you see me with them and all those other great bands. December 13th, 12th. Leech. That's a heavy two-step. Oh, I'm such a music head. Fuck, I can't wait for this. I haven't seen these guys either. December 13th.
And never heard a sound from you.
Sounds like they're saying, fear no religion. I can't wait to see Leech. The story on that is those guys, I think, are angry. No, I'm so proud to be able to finally host those guys. As Ben said, let's back the fuck up for a second. As Damien said, they're playing with Death Club in Jimmy Jazz sometime coming up. December 6th, I think. Not my show. It's like fucking pulling teeth saying, no, it's not. I want to see Damien win. So he is also in Death Club. And Death Club is playing a 6 show with Deafened and a bunch of bands at Jimmy Jazz on December 6th. And then he's playing again with his other band, Crimson Asphalt, on Cinder Salmon fucking Ben's show on December 20th. Ho, ho, fucking ho. So, yeah, right before Xmas. And go and see them and Divine Curse and yada and fucking yada. And Crimson Asphalt, of course, because they're the fucking boss. Anyway, we are... Right? That's where we just fucking flip the script, Ty. We just fucking... Alright, back the fuck up. Anyway... Yeah, that's Guillotine Dreams. Benny, you just use up all the real estate, don't you? Guillotine Dreams Promotions, Red Papaya, December 20th. I know my shit. I named that shit off and it's not even my show. Come on. Anyway, last song of the night, and I mean last, because I don't want to be in your face any more than a couple of minutes. I'm on afternoon shift tomorrow, so I can sleep in. So I'm going to drag you guys into hell. No, this is Null by Auras. I put them at the top of the heap for this show just because I've been working with Auras for literally so long that it's probably the length of my promoting career when I used to also book, what was that? The Intake of Glass from Cambridge. Such a sick band. Auras and them. I was always booking them. And then one time Auras was opening up for what was it? Yeah, we Come As Romans. We Came As Romans at Call the Office in London. And we parked and I was like, oh, we're right beside another van. Actually, I never even noticed until we went out and noticed that our van and our meaning me and Rowan, and their van beside us had the windows smashed out of it. And all my cameras and gear and money and same with and GPS out of their vehicle and money and all sorts of so we got robbed. So we go way back, me and Auras. Like I said, they were opening up for We Came As Romans. So Josh and I still go way back. And Josh Hinch from another band I love, I See Auras, not related and totally different bands and names. He is the bass player as well for Auras. So, shibby. Anyway, this is Null by Auras off of their latest EP. Well, it's not EP, but slur of they put out an album, and the 5 songs we've been playing will be on it. I love this one. Both Joshes have great voices. Nathan Bula, he's a beast of a drummer. the holiest of fucks. Mostly because when I listen to Auras, I specifically listen to the drums. I'm a Nathan Bula fan. Besides Auras, when I first met him, I thought that's all he did. And then one time he was saying, oh, I'm going to be drumming with intervals. And I'm like, oh, shit, I didn't realize that. And he's like, yeah, I'm going to be. And then in between gigs, I said, oh, you've been busy? He goes, yeah, I've been playing with Kim Mitchell. And I'm like, holy fuck. So it's kind of cool that he's, and then now he again plays with intervals, goes all over the place, stateside, international, and it's like he's an amazing fucking drummer. And then all of the members, Josh Hinch from IC Aura is the bass player. He's got such a scream. And Josh Legia, and I'm sure I said that wrong, he's a sweetheart and has a great fucking growl and scream and low and clean. He's got great cleans, and so does Josh Hinch. So both of those guys got some pipes on them. I can't fucking wait to see them. And like I said, that was going to be the last song until I thought, I got to play a song that's really kind of an homage to my last little few dates. Thank you, Damien. Thank you, Jesse. Thanks, D-Mob. Breaking Down. I almost broke down. I was almost broken down. You helped me out, brother. Brothers. Breaking Down. Crimson Asphalt. Last song. Love D-Mob on this. Abso-fucking-lutely. Crimson Asphalt is Ohio Fire. You'll have some show where all of a sudden Uncle Rick will come up and grab the mic. No, you won't. Even Trump was like, show me your finger, show me your finger, show me your finger. I know when I had that conversation with Andre, the lead singer, he was talking about for so many years since he was a child, they had tyrannist, tyrannical governments that were literally like killing and having people shot and stuff like that, and just bad shit, keeping poor people really poor. And really the divide was either military and you do what they, anyway, fascist, like he hated them. And so he said a lot of that comes, and so when he says that, he starts with that, then he says Trump, then he says Putin, then he says and he goes through everybody, because I heard him 3 times in a row, and he really gets fucking, I'm not political at all, but I know where they stand. Holy fuck. Anyway, Crimson Asphalt, Niagara region. There you fucking go. Yeah, Prison Ghost. Introduce yourself with, for all aspects of you and Single Wound. Those guys rock. And they're the greatest dudes, too. Hugs all the way around to everybody in the chats tonight. Thank you so much. Felt like a good show. I sometimes say that to Nick, and it sounded like a good show tonight, except for the one faux pas where I said Crimson Asphalt. And I guess that's just because they're always on my heart, my mind. No, that was very bad acting. Anyway, love you guys. I'm not sure what's going on next week because I'm back to work, as they used to say. And that's not me mewing or trying to fucking have Riz. That's legit me being sad face. Remember that? Yeah. So I'm not sure where we'll be, but we will be. So that's it. Now you're gonna have to bear with me. Just hold on. And then I'm back to that was their song. There we go. And I think it's this one, right? You guys know this one? That's Travis Down and Ben Zander, who's also in All That Is Unholy, who doesn't know it yet, but is going to play it well. Well, that's been decided in this little crane right now, is that this little shell around the brain is I'm going to post the lyrics to that, because at first when they wrote it and they sent it to me, I'm like, I was thinking more, because I was listening to a lot of Jupiter Hollow and progressive stuff, right? Tesseract and stuff, and then they come out with that. I'm like, that's not what. And then all of a sudden I was just, and I don't mean all of a sudden, I thought it's Metal Mondays. And I listened to it. I listened to all the lyrics. And it's all about Ontario, terrible, kind of thing that just won't stop. Locked, loaded like a I'll post the lyrics. I'll post the fucking lyrics. Nick, we got to post the lyrics. Somehow, if you do a show next week, if I'm working, post the lyrics to, I'll do a write-up for it, and I'll submit it to you. Submit it. Send it. I'll have my people talk to your people. Anyway, we won't rock that one again. I will say, don't know what's going on next week, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to be here. And as I said, Don't try to be everything for everybody. Got to keep yourself. I was told today by a really good friend, Elle, told me I got to make sure that my cup is at least half full, at least, so I can help other people. So remember that. See you guys later. Cheers. Metal Mondays. Yes, I know.